Ain't shit. Chillin', chillin'. Nah, I'm just, feel me? Let's see, what color you wearing? Black? Alright, so. These folks a good one.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeate.
I'm streaming. I got it.
And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Washington Huskies. Taking on a participant from the playoffs last year, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his target down the middle. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. This one's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete.
Oh, my.
All that momentum that was established early in the
That
drive,
looked like it hit him.
that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Oh.
Looking to throw, it's Dobbs. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Love the third down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. When the Huskies are moving on the ground like this, you will bow down to Washington.
Yeah, and I tell you what, with all the rain they get out there in Washington, you better have a dependable ground game that you can go to and establish that tempo. Obviously, harder to throw the football in the rain, so dominant, physical trenches.
Quick completion on the out. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO fired complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Hicks. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make
You try to do some shit, huh?
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today between Penn State and Ohio State. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
That's all you got, man?
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Why you don't switch to,
I don't think he'll include it on
I think it's another joint open in this conference. I don't know.
Wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look.
Or he can let you change your school and put you back in this conference. Whatever school you pick.
To get started. So first down here as they go back to work.
Ya got room.
I'ma ask, bro. Yo, his team's open?
In this league.
You know if his team's open?
They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Washington right back to the line. On third down, he drops to throw.
Damn, he's supposed to fuck.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains.
You've been had him.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Had that nigga.
They decide to go for it. Decide to be aggressive. Try to throw.
Had that nigga.
Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball.
The out route.
Finds his man. He's got room. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. They done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field.
Damn, I thought you was going to the other nigga. Fucking hit.
15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that
That's
first
crazy.
down. Motion from the back. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Fuck, good block.
Makes an easy throw in the flat. Touchdown, Colorado! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And listen, if I have a playmaker, a running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive there.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Back to pass, it's Dobbs. Got his man quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Washington wants to go quickly. They're going to run it. Got the first down and more. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Back to throw, it's Dobbs. Quarterback adapting. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards.
I ain't think the fucking time was going fucking, because I don't got the shit on. Like, that's some bullshit right there. That was some bullshit.
Will kick it off to start the second half.
That was some bullshit.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And
That was some bullshit. Man, that was some bullshit.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Scanning the field, it's Dobbs. Quickly complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Woo.
Ran through the tackle and just keeps moving. That defense got...
If he was faster, that's the only problem. His speed like 84.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort.
Nah, cause his acceleration is like 98 or some shit, and his change of direction is 99.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
To the ground, he's got it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
What's this all about?
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Oh, the running back
Listen,
hurt?
I'm going to move this guy everywhere. Using the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
This is crazy.
Looking to throw, it's Dobbs. Under fire. It's incomplete.
I fucked up.
Good job by...
Hold on. Oh, I'm tripping. All right.
And sticking with its coverage.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal
It's
line.
fun. Don't worry. Don't worry. Woo. Don't worry.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that
Don't worry.
matches the number of
19. I'll
appearances
take
he
it.
had in that win last
Inside the
week.
20, baby.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Where you going? Where you going?
Kyle maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the field.
Oh, wow. Threw that nigga to the side and missed the tackle.
Down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. He's got it. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Come on, man.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Give to the back. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line.
Nah, that's Greg.
Just
Greg.
enough push.
Remember his name. Greg.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Playmaker.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He might want another play. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end.
Come on, y'all.
Target this time.
Come on.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Caught in the backfield. It's Peters. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle. He's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was.
You gotta tap that bitch.
Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And it depends on what your passing settings is. I think that's what I use. I use that shit too. You gotta watch the meter.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Dobbs.
Shit.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Gives it on the option. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And this is a part of the game where it is so nice to have a big physical running back who can break tackles, right? You got the lead. It's late in the game. Defense is tired, and he's able to just bounce off of tacklers, keep going forward, picking up first downs and moving the sticks.
And the Huskies are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now third in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Now facing a third and long. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, it's Dobbs. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away on fourth down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jeff. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh,
Good defense.
Right
Good fucking defense.
to make that catch.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter.
Way to
You're
play the
trailing. It's a
receiver.
close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, Peters. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He is going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
On third and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He's loose down the left side. 10. Touchdown, Huskies. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, pads the lead for his team. We've still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback.
Don't run.
Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws.
All right, you dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Come on, he dropped it, man. Come on.
One. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Drop that, baby.
The
Come on.
just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he's going to try to hit him
give me
over
that.
the top. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Ball down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And that's a really good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
You probably got to see about moving. Because everybody way ahead now. I don't know how I caught up so fast. I only caught up so fast because I'm not a recruit.
So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
That's a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the fourth quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here.
Yeah, I had the number 2 recruiting class last year.
The Huskies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick push pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game.
Ah.
And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. The 20. Touchdown, Bucks. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Being greedy.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football, looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing 3 to Vanderbilt. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Wasted the timeout. What's up? What happened? Coach panicking over there.
From the gun, the ground
Oh my God. Could have been an upset for you.
This guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense.
This is the closest game we had? I don't know. I don't remember.
Late in the ball game, you want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. On this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So they're facing third and short from the 25. To throw, it stops. Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
They try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Is on its way.
And that was a bad punt.
Close to the 50. Makes a move.
Ah.
Really nice
Fuck,
job
fuck,
all
fuck,
the way
fuck,
around
fuck, 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 fuck. Whoa.
And a good return
Alright, I got
on
this.
that one before he's pushed
Watch
out of
this.
bounds. This
I'm not-
offense has it with really good field position. Looking downfield on first down. Complete downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
It's over.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
So.
They rolled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.